Almskin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're going to go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kujichagulia and Ujima, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, midsize sedans, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and it's since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For Election Day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent, educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, and let's build together.
Oh, it's time to celebrate. Family
us out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift and drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 What? Drink your water. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Great day, family. Hold on, before we get started, let's get it right. We got to get the screen right. Drink your water. I keep on forgetting. Every morning we got to change the color. Today we are on the beautiful color of yellow. So let's make sure our sign reflects such. There we go. All right, family, let's get this toast on and popping. I need to remind you that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty. Let me make sure I got it right. The home of the stubborn minority. The place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gianni Journey Media. All right, Anime, you was kind of slow. I am your host, Brother Hatim. Of course, this is the Daily Toast, and you already know it's a Heart of a Simba production. All day, every day, and family, we strive when we got time, even sometime when we don't got time, to blow up your old paradigms. Man, it is great to be standing in the congregation of the mighty, to be here and be blessed with you on this great Nia Day. And while I'm thinking about it, family, let's give all of the Nia born a round of applause. Word. We are on Nia, and as usual, we are staking our claim on the week. As y'all know at Giami Journey, we always talking about these principles. We try to lift the principles up as much as we can in the way that we can so that we can start practicing our culture. Man, oh man. And we're coming into one of our cultural holidays. It'll be popping up real soon. We still got some stuff to work out, but we will be announcing it. And of course, we're going to need some of the family's help to get things popping off. But hey, without any further ado, because I'm already running late, I slept in. Yes. I didn't sleep in 1 hour. I slept in 2 hours. I said, man, I ain't getting up. You already knew I wasn't getting up at 3:30 this morning. And I said, well, maybe I'll get up at 4:30. I said, nah, 4:30 is not enough. So I laid down until 5:30. And said, now I could get up. Let me go and do my show. Get out here on the adventure. But hey, let me share something I got with you. So for years, I had in college, I had read some books by an elder by the name of, I think his name is Oba Tashaka. And one of the promises that he made in a book and in an interview that I had with him. You want Vivian Johnson added to the toast list, brother? So he wrote a couple of books, and one of the books that I had heard him talk about at one point in time was a book about the apprenticeship system. And through Philip Shock Matthews, I got hooked back up with Oba Tashaka and Elder Oba Tashaka. And guess what I got in the mail? The integration trap, the generation gap. The integration trap, the generation gap, caused by a choice between two cultures. Oba Tashaka, PhD. I'm going to start going through this book. We have, this book addresses the most serious internal issues in the African American community, the generation gap. The generation gap has emerged as the tip of an iceberg that threatens the intergenerational cultural continuity of the Black community because of a growing gap between the young and the old. The book clearly explains the cause of the generation gap, and it offers concrete solutions for bridging the generation gap. Powerful, hostile external forces that have attacked the African American community since 1968, my year of birth. My year now, Oba Tashaka's, have caused the Black generation gap. These hostile external forces include the removal of blue-collar industrial jobs from Black communities and from the United States. The loss of large numbers of blue-collar jobs is the primary reason why the African-American family has eroded more between 1968 and the present than between 1619 and 1968. Whoa. Drugs have been placed on Black communities at a time when blue-collar jobs dried up. Y'all remember that? Some of us old enough to remember that. Making the drug economy a powerful, hostile force, sapping the strength of African American culture, values. With the weakening of the Black family, peer groups have begun to supplant the extended family community as a socialization force for our youth. The corporatization of the United States and of the world has promoted a shift in thinking away from highly moral values to a vulgar, individualistic, materialistic culture. where bling bling has come to mean more than human life for too many people. Damn, Elder. Powerful external forces have worked to produce a choice between two cultures. To Shaka today, most black neighborhoods are not communities. What this book offers is a way out of the generation gap and a way out of the male-female relationship gap and the historical amnesia gap. That way is African and African American culture, one and only two indigenous cultures to the United States. Well, hold on. That way is African and African American culture, one of only two indigenous cultures to the United States. This book is a prescription for action centering upon us drawing upon our rich and beautiful culture to heal the divisions in our communities and to build a mighty and just people. With the deal that I got an autographed copy. Man, to Hatem Giame. This is the institutional era of school choice between two cultures. Over to Shaka 3/17/2021. Got it signed right there. Got my autographed copy. I shouldn't have opened it. I shouldn't have opened it. Damn, now I gotta read. Now I gotta read. But hey, that's that book. The integration trap, the generation gap. Oh man. All right. Now I got to read it. Let me put it back up because my kids mess it up. They don't understand the importance of the documentation. I do like the digital books, but I still love the feel of the old-fashioned books in my hands. So Vivian Johnson is now at it. Excuse me, family. I need to get a pen. I usually have one down here but my children will not let me keep a thing. Where my pens at? Where my pens? I know I have it. All right, family. Let me get a pen real quick. Let me play some music for y'all so I get me a pen. Hold on. I'm playing some music. I will be literally right back. I need to get my pen. Shots out. Here we go. Trick you. I'm back. Got my pen. Let me go and add this. Is there any other ancestors that I need to add to the list for any of the new people here? Because we will be reading them daily. I have Vivian Johnson. Let's see. Oh, what's up, Steve? Good to see you, my friend. All right. So we got it down. We got her down. So we about to read. We about to go and do our toast, family. I want to thank y'all. I was supposed to do a show last night, but I had a class, and so Brother Shock walked me through, because y'all know I was off of YouTube for about a month. And Brother Shock Matthews walked me through the adding process, or how to create ads. So I've been doing ads, but I would end up with numbers like 100 million. You know what I'm saying? And like I was trying to figure it out, because I will put in the key phrases, but what Philip Matthews pointed out to me, he said you got to be slick with it, because a lot of phrases that we use, that we would think that would attract our group, because they got all of our data. So I type in a term like Kwanzaa, nothing pop up. So, he showed me how to make combinations of words so that I will be able to get what I want, keep it small, and we got it down to a small group, and he got me down to a small area. So we should start seeing some improvements or some other stuff. So, but basically what he pointed out was that I'm going to have to increase my advertising budget so that we could grow. But anyway, without further ado, so I did the class, and then after the class, Miss Tracy, I had to get in touch with Miss Tracy because I got her final email for her show tomorrow. So I spent time uploading her show, getting it ready, and it will be premiering today. It's called Mindset Motivation. She will be premiering today at 12 p.m. and she's shooting for every NIA day. She will be posting up something at 12 noon. So this is going to be a regular show shot through Giami Journey Media. So congratulations to Miss Tracy. Let's give her a round of applause. So go on push that button and go on get yourself a reminder so that you can go and support the queen. She about to do her thing. So let's get it. Whoa. What's going on here? What's going on? Said what's going on? I can take that off. Burning up energy. Oh, YouTube, why do you do me so wrong? All right. We all right. So now, I got word that also, G&J.media will be back up. He says lagging, so we gonna see how it's doing. It's saying I'm online, but the server's not ready yet. So we got a little bit more work to do, but we are. Our social media platform will be up and running once again soon. So stay tuned. So here we go. First off, giving. Y'all know I'm tricking that ambrosia. First off, giving shot to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass, we salute that creator, and we say, with one resounding voice. Well, we ain't gonna be one resounding voice because you might have another word of power. Our word of power that we use here is Ashe. So we lifting up our glass and we're calling on the creator and we say Ashe. Thank you, Anime. All right. Moving to the next. Hold on. Let's make sure we had the right screen up. Boom, there we go. Make sure we got the right screen up. So next, we lift up our glass and we toast our personal ancestors. This is why we gather every day. This is what got us started, because we want to make sure we salute our ancestors, because if there is a hell for Africans, it's being forgotten. It's not the place that we've been told and taught by the West Asians. Our mythology, our theology are quite different. right? But if there is a hell for Africans, it's being forgotten. So what we strive to do is never, ever forget our loved ones. You understand what I'm saying? So we lift up our glass, we salute our ancestors, and here we go. Go as far as I can by memory, then I'm going to grab the book. We got Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Tex, Sandra Davis, Herman Brown, C. Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher Pendergast, and Aunt Lean, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Macha Q. Pimenel, Nomo X, Pat Mott, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kumai, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Eustace Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Dale Pullian and the Luxter Brothers, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles George, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird, Beatty, Sarah Weller, Rita Farmer, Ango Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Alda Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Eric Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth, oh my God. Here we go. Memory lapses. Getting old. I lost the rhythm. Let's see. We are at Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spells, Slimmy Sever Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Devin Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Dan Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley, Bester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinera, Don Mattel, Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Peanut Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amica Russ, Denny Mayonnaise, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We have William Walter West, Nigella Parrish, Elder Basigi, Filani, Jim Robson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DePretis Hines, Anna Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scanabay, Wilson Haley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edwin Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Jim Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Archie Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaneko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jay Doe, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleaversley, Irby, Tommy Irby Boy, Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Edgar Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Alice Arnold. As far as I go right now. Let's see where we are. Alice Arnold. Right a little bit above there. Boom, boom, Margaret Arnold. All right, here we go. Alice Arnold. There we go. I'm Becca. Alice Arnold. Arthur Arnold. Hattie Reed. Charles Reed. Eula and Andrew Baker. Patricia and Edwin Brooks. Gwendolyn Bob Hatch. Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harris, Tubman McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Halsey Hatch. Let me just get on here. Tom McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Halsey Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Prince Stevenson, New York Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Hughes Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Urchin Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Aaron Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.A. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rupert Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevada Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekhar Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Alvin, Mazmin Cooper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Shirley Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Andy Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We move to the Black Book. We have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as our sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top with Stina Bank. We got Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff. I'm Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Dermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lump, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jashandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Wine, Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey, Victor Bolden, Trisilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Taylor Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Simon Demond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Murrow, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Murrow, Sylvester Paulson, James Lizzie Winston, Aben Julia Lawrence, Ozell Letters Sr., Gladys Cooper, Ozell Letters Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot to Don, Sarah Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor. We got Steve, Margaret Mentor. We got Mary Smith, Juanette Fleury, Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice, Andrew Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Justin Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reeser, Nana Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gale, Shonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner. We got Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Baron Reeves Fisher, J. Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, Era Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Bradell Willen, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, got William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Bars, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Woodfork, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, and we have Vivian Johnson. Family. Once again, we have lifted up our ancestors and we say the word of power, and that word is Ashe. Ashe. Get on your job. Lift it up. All right, family. Man, oh man, it feels good to read the ancestors every morning. So now we move into the present moment. This is your time, right? The past is our ancestors' time. Now is our time. What history are you going to make? What are you doing so that you will be remembered by the generations that come after you? Family, this is your time. This is our time. This is my time. This is your... What are we doing? Right? We got to be building. We got to be doing some work. We got to be laying the foundation for our future generations to move to the next level, or even beyond that, to the next 3 levels. We got to be pushing and we got to be working because we're standing on the shoulder of our ancestors. And when we start calling their names, right, we send their vibrations out into their universe. We wake them up and they start working with us. Right? They start working with us and they start helping us and helping us move stuff that's impossible to move, or helping us get into places that's impossible for us to get into, supposedly. And they work with us. And now we're in this moment. And a lot of us may be wasting the moment. Family, I do not want you to be one of those that's wasting the moment, because this time, although the now belongs in a sense to you, is not yours. It's your inheritance. It has been passed from our ancestors into your hands. Now, the question is, what are you going to do with it? Right? So we want to give all of the Nia babies, all those that was born on Nia, a round of applause. And I know some of y'all out there like, what do you mean? He talking about Nia. He's saying these words. I don't understand. Family, is very simple. Check it out. Here you go. You're going to do this. I'm going to give you instructions. Look on the chat right now. I'm putting it up here. Go to our free e-course. Free G&J-ecourse.com. Go and learn what we're talking about. Learn how to apply some of this. Shout out to Brother Kwame. He say, Ma'at Kuru. Dua. All right. Hope I read that right. But anyway, we're lifting up our glass to the present moment. Right? We're lifting up our glass in this Nia moment. Right now, today is Nia. We are in the moment of Nia. And as I ask every day, I ask each of you to seek out the principle. It's around you. We got to start looking for our principles. We got to start practicing our principles, but we got to see them first. We got to really, they out here in the world. They're just waiting for us to recognize them. Right? So let's get out here and start working on this. So Nia is the principle of the day. For those that don't speak the language, Nia means purpose. The Modic principle for the day is balance. The color is yellow, as you can see by my shirt. You can get your own shirt. You go to Giami Journey. You get your Dayborn shirt. See, I don't got Nia child on here, Nia born, because I'm not Nia born. I'm a Coogee baby, right? Coogee Chagalia, right? But today is Nia, but I'm able to wear the yellow Daily Toaster shirt, right? Anyway, so yellow is the color. Rhythm is the Hermetic law of the day. The male name for the day is Kofi. Female name for the day is Afu. And I'm trying to tell you, your ancestors were so tight with the system that they were able to kind of predict the things that you would do in your life by the day you was born on. Dope! Dope! Give him a strike of lightning. Just dope. Right? Sound the war horn. Shit. Ancestors was dope. But anyway, we lift up our glass, and we lift up our glass to this present moment. And power in this moment, we say, Ashe. Come on, Strike. There you go. From there, family, where do we go? Very simple journey. From here, we move to our future generations. We're going to lift up our glass to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. And we will be here until infinity if we handle our business in a moment and we make sure we teach our children how to handle our business in a moment. See, what other people are doing is they're educating our children to handle their business and to run their community and to run their business and you know what I'm saying? So we have to start teaching our young people how to handle our business. And the best way to teach is to demonstrate that. So we have to get up and we got to start handling our business, right? This is why in our e-course we talk about the 224 self-help process, right? At least 2 hours a day, building your legacy. 2 hours a day building up on you. At least 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Start with 2 minutes, work your way up to 2 hours. Once you start doing and dedicating 2 hours a day to anything, that thing that you start to create will start giving back to you. But a lot of us don't have that type of dedication, right? You know what I'm saying? We talk about pyramid builders and shit, but most of us can't build a mud castle because we ain't got the patience, right? Well, let me speak for myself. All right, I'm just throwing some stuff out there, trying to get you thinking. Don't get upset. So we lift up our glass to the present moment. And we say Ashe. From there, we move to our future generations. I got back on the present moment. We already did the future generations. We lift up our glass to our future generations, and we say Ashe. From the future generations. From the future generations, we move into our to all of our relations, and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, we send out a special toast to all those who may need it. Those family members, those extended family members that may need some healing, or just special toast is on you. Whatever you want to throw that energy out to, we lift it up. Go on, say it out loud. Ashe. From there, family, where we going? Where we going? Very simple journey. We're going to move. We're going to move. We're going to move. We're moving to that selfish toast. This is about you. What is it that you need right now in this moment to move towards your greatness? Every day that need to be a thought. What is it that you need in this moment to move toward your greatness? I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? In this moment, just right now, right now. What is it that you need? We lift up our glass. We say Ashe. From there, family, it's another simple journey, very simple journey. We're going to move from that selfish toast to the tribal toast. Who is your tribe? Right? And I'm looking for functional tribes, you know, not enabling tribes. We're looking for accountability tribes. We're looking for individuals that are accountable, that can hold us accountable in our lives and help us move forward. Sometimes it requires an argument. Sometimes it requires a kick in the ass. Sometimes it requires us having a strong disagreement. But we have to have an accountability group, because if we don't hold each other accountable, that means anything could go. And you can't have any type of society where anything goes. So when you talk to somebody like, I'm grown, I do it because I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? And it's violating the principles. Nigga, you ain't grown behavior. You know what I'm saying? So you got a decision to make. Either you gonna fix it or you gonna get the fuck up out my sight. You gonna get the fuck up out this circle. Because we got to start being honest with people, because we got a lot of people running around here under the disguise or under the guise of being grown when they're just doing unprincipled, unnation building like behaviors, very destructive behaviors, and they have been destructive for a very long time, and we have to start talking about it. We have to start pointing it out, and sometimes we might even have to fight about it. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Those that got these visions of peace all the goddamn time, there was no nation built on peace. And if there was, please correct me and show me. None. None. There was a balance. You had peace, but in order to maintain that peace, individuals had to be prepared for war. They had to know it. The ability to go to war, in many cases, maintains peace. Just saying. Lift up your glass and we say Ashe. That's what that tribe about. From there, I want to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifting, wisest, and the bravest individual in the room. I want to lift my glass up to you. I salute you, because you are here at the Daily Toast with me, whether you are here right now or whether you catch me in the future. Lifting my glass up to you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. All right, let's get it. We got a couple of seconds, although I don't really have a couple of minutes. Let's go. Right here, boom, boom, boom. Let me get y'all. I don't see the code. So right here, for those that's like doing the type of stuff that I do, this right here is in many cases a godsend. This is what I call, this is my Hootsuite. And in my Hootsuite, you can see I got my Facebook timeline, one of my YouTube channels timelines. I got my bloggers timeline. I got my Instagram personal timeline. I got my Instagram group timeline, which I haven't posted on in like 2 days. I got my not Instagram, this is LinkedIn, and I got my Instagram or the Giami Journeys Instagram. So at one time I can send out an email to all of my stuff. So, you know, just some of the tools of the trade. You know, a lot of stuff I've been working with for years. I got the infrastructure, right? I got the, you know what I'm saying, but I got so many parts, and I might be using them either too early, or I might still be using something that is, you know what I'm saying? So I have to line it all up. But once we lined up, family, we ready. We shooting to the stars. All right, but before we get all into that, we'll make sure, because I keep talking about this free e-course. I want people to know what's in the e-course. You go and download the e-course, and all it is your email is free. You have no obligation to buy nothing. When you get it, at the end, of course, I'm going to push something, but you have no obligation. But you going to get the basic lessons, right? Day one, we talk about unleashing the power of the Nguzo Saba. For those that don't know, the Nguzo Saba is the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. They're called the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. We talk about unleashing the power within those principles rather than just being able to memorize them. You know what I'm saying? I would rather have somebody who don't know the principles but is able to walk and live them rather than somebody that can recite them and recite the definitions. Now, both would be optimal. You put both of them together to be optimal. But we need people that can live and unleash the power of the principles, because it's some power in these principles. And once we start exercising them in our lives and teaching our children how to exercise them in their lives, we'll start seeing the results. Day 2, understanding how to use folktales, myths, and legends. Family, this is what kind of helps keep that generation gap that we keep talking about, that Brother Tashak was talking about. That's part of where that because we don't take our own folktales seriously. They're for kids. Oh, that's some old stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or we're arguing about the wrong things about myths and legends and stuff. So how do we integrate those and use them in our lives, right? Same thing with day 3, wisdom mining, where we talk about using proverbs and quotes. Our ancestors have left us all the Jews. All we got to do is put on our mining gear in our mind, you know what I'm saying, and get out there and do that work. Because they already left us the answers. Day 4, power libations, what we're doing right here. Why we do the daily toast every day. You know what I'm saying? Because we got some people being like, oh, y'all need to do it every day, blah, 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 blah. Nah, we do it every day. Every day, right? You know what I'm saying? And because this is how we stabilize who we are. This is how we remind. Rituals are how we remind ourselves and connect ourselves back to what was. And it enables us to move into what we will become. Nah, bruh, tricks are for kids. Silly Raul, there you go. There you go. The Black Yoda is acting up. Charlotte, get him. Day 5, pulling it all together. In day 5, we pull it all together. Day 6, we talk about the power of meditation. In day 7, we talk about the 2-2 self-help process and the 21-day Nguzo Saba Chop. Damn, and my 21 days on his way. All right. Anyway, so let's keep it moving. We also have our blog. You can catch us at giamijourney.com, giamijourney.com. You know, we update it every now and then. I update it. I've been doing some handwritten stuff. As you can see, I ain't got the best handwriting, so you got to get ready to start learning how to do some of that Metu Netter. That's that Metu Netter right there. The Hatu Netter right there. There it go right there. Sloppy handwriting. But hey, You know what I'm saying? I had the thoughts and I put them down. But anyway, let's move over to our timeline. Loans for Lives. More than half of older millennials with student debt say their loans wasn't worth it. Now, I won't go through it. I'm going to just talk about this one real quick. Family, many of us were sold a promise that, and many of us still talk about a promise that is maybe 2 generations old, and college cannot provide or guarantee access in the way that it used to. And on top of that, it extract a lot of money from you and throw you into debt. So now you not only are not able to receive the promise, but now you're paying back a debt for something that you thought was going to help you. Now, I ain't going to say all colleges like this, but we have to realize, family, some of the stuff that we thought college was going to be able to do for some of our young people and for some of ourselves, you know what I'm saying, has not come true. Many of us know people who went to school, got their majors, paid for their shit, don't even work in the field that they study. College was a party experience and shit. You know, in some case, depending on how old they were, a very expensive party. You know, it's still it was a little bit affordable when I was still in there. But, you know, coming into those 90s and 2000s, you start seeing that shit. It was high when I was there, but you start seeing it go. I said, damn, I'm glad I don't go to school today. Also, later on today, remember, mindset motivation. You click on that, see where it takes us. Click on it. Oh, okay, just take you to the page. You get the reminder. Go on, get that reminder. Support Sister Tracy. She gonna do her thing. She gonna do her thing. Nice video. But here we go. Come on back. Bringing me back. Come on. Take me back. Doggone it. All right. Now what I gotta do? All right, there we go. There we go. Oh, there. Oh, good grief. Lord have mercy. What's going on up there? All right. Let's go get back. There we go. All right. Come on up. Sorry, because I got to roll. All right, so we got boom, Daily Toast, boom, 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 boom. All right, where's my news at? There we go. All right, here we go. Lies many people was told. So you're going to read that article. You know what I'm saying? You got to start keeping up, family. You know what I'm saying? Stop believing stuff just because people told you and just because it's coming from somebody's mouth that's older than you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like this. One of the key pieces that we have to learn is, look, wisdom does come from elders. There are still elders out there, but then we got elders, and then also, family, just because something worked for one generation does not mean that it's going to necessarily work for another generation. You are in the now, which means that not only do you have the ability to draw on the past, you see me reaching towards the past, not only do I have the ability to draw on the past, I'm able to look at my situation, use what they have, modify it, and create something new for the future. Matter of fact, that's my responsibility. That's my responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I have to figure out ways to make the road smooth for myself so that I can provide a living for my children, right? And you know what I'm saying? And for those around me. But then also I have to be able to look and be able to create something new so that I can pass to the future so that their road will be much easier as well. Many of us we're just leaving our kids. Oh, well, boom. I'm just going to die. I had to get it. They got to get it too. That's not how we live. That's not our people. That's not us. That's not us at all. All right, but let's go. Franklin County at risk of raising to purple level of Ohio's COVID-19. God, we're back. Corona is back. She back. And she mad. Corona's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey now, Corona's back. Right? So y'all need to, protect yourselves, protect your elders. Even, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't believe in it, just cover up your mouth. Sometimes you need to shut up anyway. Just cover up your mouth. Cover up your face. You know what I'm saying? Just, it's just like, yo. Let's see. U.S. Spy Agency warns of threat. This finance, yahoo.com. U.S. Spy Agency warned of threats from digital currency to AI. So now let's go and look at this real quick because there's some words on here. Poppycock is what I say. All right. See, because anything you can tell she's a white girl, given she's turned purple from anger. Good one. Touche, brother Kwame. Touche. U.S. Spy Agency warns of threats from digital currency to AI. So anything that removes control from our West Asian brothers and sisters is a problem. It's a security problem. They want, and you can't, do you blame them? I want to continue running the world, and I don't want nothing to stand in the middle of that. Decentralized anything means that chaos. It means destruction. It means, oh Lord, who gonna tell all these others what to do? They need our guidance. See, this is the world view. This is the world. This is what we got to deal with. I got to deal with this. Oh Lord. You know what I'm saying? You even see it in some of our institutions because when you try to get too black, oh Lord, no. That's, oh no, you done took too much. Why did you done took too much of the West Asian out now? We gonna get in trouble. Everything for them has to be centralized. And that centralization is based on them because they are the universal, or they believe. And let me make sure you understand that. It's nothing but a belief. They believe that they are the ultimate in the universe. So everything got to be based on them. Leadership got to flow from them. Control got to flow from them, because if not, it's chaos. And I understand your worldview. I have compassion for you, but you're wrong. See, these are the type of conversations we got to have, because we got friends like this. We got friends who honestly believe that the world rotates around them, and every now and then you have to sit them down and be like, bruh, I love you. That's some bullshit. Man up. The world don't rotate around you, and we got to do the same thing with West Asians and a lot of these systems. Man up. Woman up, or whatever. The world don't rotate around you. You been everywhere fucking up everything. Can't take you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You got friends like that? That's the West Asian. You got friends that you are just able to be cool with them. But you can't take them nowhere because they're going to fuck it up. They'll find a way to just... You got friends like that. You got family. It's certain people that you only take certain places because you know. They don't do well in new situations. Like, showing them America. You brought them over to America and look what happened. Chased out, damn near killed all of the people that lived here and raided our homes and brought my black ass over here. You send them to China. No, trouble. South America, trouble. Australia, trouble. Everywhere they go. But anyway, they feel they have to be in charge. So when they see something like this that's coming along, it's a threat. The U.S. intelligence community, this is Yahoo Finance by Peter Martin. They ain't going to let us probably read the whole, I ain't going to read this whole thing, so be patient. The U.S. intelligence community predicts an increasingly leaderless and unstable world in the coming decades because people need strong leadership. They need a rod of iron thrusted upon their head by a West Asian hand, or everything will fall into chaos. Everybody has a evil nature, and natural is naturally evil, and the only thing that holds them in place is us being more evil than everybody else. This is their worldview. Anyway, the U.S. intelligence community predicts an increasingly leaderless and unstable world in the coming decades as trends such as artificial intelligence, digital currencies, and climate change reshape the global arena, according to the National Intelligence Council. Very simple. A very simple problem to solve. Purpose. NIA, our principles. Once people have a purpose, not just a belief, but a purpose in their life, and they're able to pursue that purpose, you don't have to worry about shit that you're talking about. Right now, you got people living purposeless lives, or purposes that are driven to support your agenda. Anyway, it's called a job. But anyway, Brother Kwame say, not using your language, of course, but use that analogy with my church fam when explaining how we need to behave with corrected West Asians. And that's going, and that requires them to be uncomfortable. They got to be uncomfortable. There's no change. If you sugarcoat all the time and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? The coming decades will be characterized by a mismatch between global challenges and the ability of institutions and systems to respond, according to Global Trends 2040, a more contested world. Now, I want you to put this number 2040, right, with the demographic predictions that's supposed to happen by 2040, 2050, along with some of the economic predictions that's supposed to happen. AI and the currency challenge is not bringing on the chaos that they're talking about. What's going to cause this chaos that they're talking about is if the rich keep hogging and taking all of the resources for themselves, some hungry people are going to come and take that shit. That's basically what it is. But anyway, the coming decades will be characterized by a mismatch between global challenges like wealth gaps, especially racial wealth gap here in America, the ability of institutions and systems to respond. According to the Global Trends 2040, a more contested world. The results will be a greater contestation at every level, especially between the U.S. and China, of course. Of course. They don't care where they know how you think. Read the full Global Trend report here. You go and check out the full Global Trend report. Because, they try to stay 20, 30 years ahead, which is a good practice. That's a good practice. All right, I'm almost done, family. I'm about to get out of here. I got to go to work. All right, once again, remember, check out Mindset Motivation. The second one is the wrong link. If you click on that link, it'll take you to the video, but the video is not up because that was Mama's. Oh, it went to the reminder. Good job, Brother Hot Tim. All right, one of these is wrong. Both of them can't be right. Well, damn. Good job, Hot Tim. Covered that shit up real good. Real good, brother. The infuriating true story behind the United States versus Billie Holiday. Good read, family. Go and check it out. Now, this is what I wanted to get to. Let's go and look at little Billie with her fine self. The infuriating true story behind the United States versus Billie Holiday. This was written by Natalie Finn. Legendary jazz singer, jazz singer Billie Holiday was a survivor of racism, misogyny, sexual assault, of government witch hunt, but in the end, she could only survive so much. Interesting read, family. Go and check it out. Go and check it out. That's Diana Ross. For you young people who don't know, she played her in Lady Sing the Blues. I don't know who this is. So it must be a new movie out. So they advertise a new movie about Billie Holiday. So go and check it out. But I want to get to this next story because this shows us a picture here. New rumor says over 80% of Falcon and the Winter Soldier viewers turned off episode 2 at the same time. And what time did they turn it off? Those that do not know, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is a new Disney show, is helping them move their agenda forward through the MCU or the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Falcon and Winter Soldier is a show that's supposed to take place. It's taking place a couple of months or maybe a couple of weeks after everybody came back after they beat Thanos. Okay, now let's get into the fat of it real quick. So let's just read, and I'm going to come back to my statement. I want y'all to read. I want y'all to listen very closely to this. Now, so we know it's a mixed audience, but in any group, you can kind of predict. Like the sizes. So if black folks are about 13% of America, you can kind of look and predict that at least 13%. Now, of course, if it's a black movie or a black-based show, it's going to be more black people. But Marvel is not necessarily a black thing. So we know a majority of the audience was West Asians. Just saying. I just want to point it out. So let's go and let's read what they're talking about. So at a certain point in time in episode 2, a bunch of people turn the TV off. And you say, how they know this? Because they're tracking everything. Your TVs, your smart TVs might be a little bit smarter and know a little bit more about you than you think. And they said, according to 80% of the people clicked off at the same time. And I want to read to you what the guy that brought this point out says. The tots, they call them tots. Show tunes out time stamp. It's a show's tune out time stamp. So when somebody says, boom, I'm switching the channel, they could tell what you switch, what channel you switching from, and they probably could tell what channel you switching to. The tots is logged on Disney Plus whenever a viewer stops watching a particular movie or television episode. It's useful to the bean counters at Disney Plus to know where they lose a particular viewer, because this can give them valuable data about how the show is doing and what the viewer thinks about it. That stuff can be useful. I just don't use it on mine because I know a majority of the people that be watching me fall off in the first 30 seconds. Any goddamn what's up. What am I to do? Just wait for the real ones. That's all I could do. Wait for the real ones. That's all I could do. So this source claims that around 5 p.m. on Kuumba for us, across the board, the tots for the second episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier went crazy with people turning the show off in droves, all at around the same part of the show within seconds of each other. My jaw hit the floor. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. All the turnout was at the cop scene, where it clearly shows they were ready to pull their guns on a black guy who was arguing with a white guy. It's clearly that this was the message. So in other words, Disney felt like sticking a Black Lives Matter message. Now, I don't even know who this dude is, but I already got beef with him. A Black Lives Matter message smack dab in the middle of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 2. How dare they? And what do you know? Apparently fans who are sick to death of bad news and tragic headlines decided that they had enough and turned off the episode. Over the course of Nia and Kuumba, a full 79.9% of people that were tuning in stopped watching at the same point in the story. According to the source, over the next few days, the tots average went up to 83.49%. Overall, that means 83.49% of viewers turned off the episode at almost exactly the same time, at the same woke point. This source claims there were also a lot of subsequent cancellations happening in real time. Now, I'm going to go back to my statement and I'm going to be done. So, according to this white dude, this white dude here, hold on. This white dude that brought this to the surface, upset, using language like woke, Black Lives Matter moments and shit, right? But hold on. 80% of Disney audience can't face the real tragedy of America. They can deal with an angry Titan, purple, messed up chin, snapping half of the universe away. They could deal with a psychotic housewife, white woman, holding a whole town hostage. Holding the whole town hostage in a terrorist move, supposedly dealing with her grief. Or they could deal with a murdering mechanical wizard, oppressing a galaxy far, far away, but God forbid a real reflection of American life be reflected on their TV show. As a matter of fact, they'll cut it off. It might even stop their service. What do you call people that can't face the truth? Now, I added some stuff. I ad-libbed. What do you call people who can't face the truth, that refuse to face the truth? What's that word? Somebody out there help me. What's the word? What's the word for a person that can't face the truth? Come on now. Don't leave me out here by myself. Somebody help me. How dare you kneel before I can entertain myself? I dare you stick some racist racial matter in the middle of my entertainment. Damn you. Somebody out there, before I leave. Is Blunt Talk posted yet? Blunt Talk been up. Come on now. What do you call a person that can't face the truth? Because we got to learn these words. Because many of us practice some of these same damn behaviors in our life. Somebody say it. Come on now. Don't make me have to come back tomorrow and hold up the show until I get the word. What do you call a person or a people that can't face the truth? Come on now, some of y'all out there. I know somebody out there. And a lot of y'all got good vocabulary because I done heard you cuss. Come on now. What do you call a person or a group that can't face the truth? They run from it. They'll shift it. They'll justify what they did. Come on now. Well, y'all scared. Y'all scared. I'm about to go. I'm going to leave it there for a second. I'm going to give y'all a minute to think. I'll be right back. I'm back. Question was, what do you call a person that can't face the truth? All right. What was I gonna say? Oh, and let me talk about some of those, like the purple Titan. Hopefully y'all know who that is. That's Thanos. The Psychotic Housewife. That was the last show that just went off. It just went off. WandaVision. And a mechanical wizard oppressing a galaxy far, far away. Come on now. One word is the suffering from, what do you say? One word is the suffering from cognitive dissonance, incapable of tension that conflicts with the ideas and thus disassociate. So you saying disassociative? All right, I go for that. Thank you, Brother Kwame, throwing something out. You know, I'm going to leave it out there. But anyway, family, I'm about to get up. I got to get over to my adventure. Man, oh man, oh man, it has been a great day. And I need to remind you that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Giami Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hot Tim. And of course, you know this has been a daily toast, and we have done it. We have finished another toast, 5 years in the running, unstopped. Ha! And of course, you know it's the Heart of a Simple production. All day, every day. Family, consistency. Consistency is one of the goals of Giami Journey. Last but not least, we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Just to get you ready, we're going to sound that Akuban. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. I'm out.